everyone, Carol here with another fantastic video for you today. If you haven't subscribed, please do so by tapping the subscribe button below.
So what I have here tonight is a sign that I had from last year, and it says Wicked. It already has the glittered witch's hat on it and the bat, okay? So this is what we're going to be using tonight, and I've got some more fun embellishments that when we get there, I'll go over those with you. So tonight what I'm going to be using is a 14-inch, this is a Dollar Tree frame. And how I've wired this frame tonight is that I put a full pipe cleaner at every crossbar going on the inside. Okay, hi Carolyn. And then I put one in between the two crossbars on the outside of each one. So I've got exactly 12 full pipe cleaners. Then I come out and I only put a half pipe cleaner on the brackets on the outside because these orange ones are only going to get meshed tonight and meshed only. Okay, so what we're going to start with is we're going to lay down some poofs. And I've picked a really cool purple. It's got metallic in it, 21-inch mesh. This is the mesh I got last year. So keep your eyes open, guys. I got this at the Dollar Tree. Okay. And it was around Halloween and all that they had it. So I folded this end under, and I'm just going to scrunch it together till I get to this other end, and then I'm going to fold it under, okay? Then I'm going to go in front of a tie, doesn't matter which tie it is, and I'm just going to take a zip tie and tie it down. The mesh, they had it in black, purple, they had it in lime green, they had it in a jute mesh, excuse me, and an orange. And this was last year. Excuse me, let me get a drink. And I bought every one of the rows that I found. And then I had my daughter on the lookout for some. Because all it was $1 a row. You know, now they've got different sections and stuff. But it's perfect for laying down a base of poofs. I trim that up for it's nice and neat. We're going to be doing some 12-inch poofs. So I'm just going to measure from the 10 to the 21 here on my mat. Keeping my mesh curled under. Or the 10 to the 22. Can't count today. If you guys ever had a mint that is so strong that it makes you cough, no? Just going to tie this down. Now these here, on the orange ones, we're not putting anything in them, so I'm just going to twist them, and I'm just going to turn them under. I like to go ahead and poof my, or fluff my poof, probably better, as I'm going around it. And I just keep going around, doing the same thing, 12 inches, until I get it completely around the outside. I like to start on the outside, that's preference. Some people like to start on the inside. And on this one, the pipe cleaner will stay. I'm not doing anything to that full pipe cleaner. So what we end up with is only 12 pipe cleaners getting ribbon. Haven't done this method in a while. Come back here, like to overstep that little orange dude. last poof around the bottom. The inside will go fast since there's only 6 ties. So right here where I put this pipe cleaner, now I'm going to go inside that pipe cleaner. I tied the mesh on in front of it. So now we're going to use it to hold our poof. Get this back over here. Hey, Miss Connie. Thank you. I love purple as a color, period. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the transition. No blow away here, girl. It's still dry. I'm going to pull this to the inside. I'm not going to pull it real tight. And I'm going to go right in front of this tie on the inside. And I'm going to take another pipe cleaner and tie it down. No, we haven't even had, let's redo. I missed my frame. We haven't, we're not even close to the hurricane or anything. Let me get a couple of more zip ties here, guys. Where we haven't even gotten any rain. It drizzled the other day, just enough to dirty your windshield of your vehicles, along with some blowing dust. But besides that, we've been praying. For some, I tell you. And my favorite cutters broke today. I'm going to have to get some more. I'm going to go where I did this poof, right there. Okay, now that we're on the inside, I'm going to go over the tie on the inside, and that's what we'll tie it off to when we come back around. Come on out here to the 22. We're going to continue with the 12-inch poof. Find my tie. Going to be a very full wreath. Hi, Velma. How are you tonight? And then I'll fluff it out. Okay, we're right back where we started on the inside. So I'm going to take that tie that we went over. I'm going to find it, and I'm going to tie our mesh down. There's the other half. It was hiding. See how full that has gotten and fluffy? I'm going to come out here. I'm going to trim it off. We won't need that anymore. I'll set it over there. I'm going to take this end, and what I like to do is push it down in between. Then I take another pipe cleaner. And go clear across. I throw them clear across my desk. and tie it to the inside real snug. And then I'm going to trim this off to keep the back nice and neat. Here we go. Come here and find all of our ties right quick, since they're just about the same color. Get it to where it won't take long to put them in. Okay. You've seen me use this mesh before. I love it. I had some left. And then we're going to be using, I had to scoot back and I dropped it on the floor, some lime green. Our pieces of mesh are cut to 18 inches. Hey, sweet friend. So what I'm going to do is, I don't want a big ruffle, so I'm going to roll this over pretty big to make a curl. Hey, Carolyn. And then I'm just going to scrunch it up. Then I'm going to come out here and I'm just going to put a piece in. Doesn't matter which direction you want to put it. I'm wanting it just for a little color. Okay? I'm going to go to the next one and I'm going to take a piece of this orange. I'm going to do the same thing. Make a big roll, and then just walk it together. Scrunch it together. Take it and put it in. This way, you still see a lot of the purple. You want to make a purple wreath? Isn't this purple gorgeous? And to think that was Dollar Tree purple. 21 inch. Make us some big curls again. And what I'll be doing, excuse me, what I'll be doing is alternating these all the way around the outside and inner ties. Last piece of mesh. Just said I cut these at 18 inches. Got a little straggler. So there we go. That's our full base. We did 12-inch poofs, top and bottoms. And then we did 16-inch pieces and just did a messy curl. This is the sign we're going to be using. wicked. It sort of looks fluorescent, doesn't it? And I thought it needed a little attention, so I put a bat on the top. That's the only thing I put on it. We're using 1.5-inch ribbons tonight. And we're going to be using this small Harlequin. And then we're going to bring in a little glitter, not much, just a little, with this purple and green. Then we're going to bring in some orange polka dots, guys. And then some antique Harlequin. And we're just going to alternate these. Just 1.5-inch ribbons. I cut the ribbons just to 12 inches tonight. Just to pull in a few more colors. Then I'm going to throw them in here. Literally. Oh, well. I'm not going to cut my pipe cleaners off. I'm just going to pull them around, leave them there. Yeah, this is pretty cool. This is just, I thought I was in here working. I had a lot of stuff to do. My husband was working on the new bench and everything for me, and I thought, what am I going to do for Halloween? I mean, for tonight's live. And I hadn't done a Halloween in a while, so I went over to my Halloween stash from last year, basically, and pulled some ribbons. Fold them in half, find your center. Like I said, I'm just bending the pipe cleaner back and around and spreading my ribbons out to give it a little extra color. Didn't want anything long or overbearing. And I'm actually, usually when you're putting in your ribbons and you're lining them up, your more predominant ribbon will usually be on the top. Today I wanted the more predominant one, and the way that we're actually doing it keeps it about even. But I wanted that purple and black to be on the top tonight. Last set of ribbons going in. we go. This would work perfect with just some embellishments and a small sign. Ashley has some mini signs in her shop, and let me tell you, they're stinking cute, guys. Just as a little bit of a sign instead of a big one. Okay, so that's what we've got with our mesh and all of our poofs in. This is a quite nice so far, and as far as big as it's going to get, it's 24 inches. And this was on a 14-inch Dollar Tree frame, guys. Okay, so I'm going to, excuse me, guys. Going to bring our sign back out, and I want the sign tonight to be catty-cornered across the wreath. Just got to figure out where. Pull some of these ribbons out of the way. This is a wood sign, a lightweight wood sign. It's only about 1/8 of an inch thick. And I forgot about having it. And I think it may have been a yard stake, because it looks like I took something off the back of it last year. And that's where I get a lot of my signs, the wood ones. I'm just going to put it right across there. That'll work. I only put a tie on one end and on the other. That's all we're going to need tonight to hold this lightweight thing down. And as long as it is. Handy dandy weaving needle. I don't care if this is centered or not. Going straight down in my mesh. There. Get that off. Pull it over just a little. I want it to sit loud and proud. And I'm going to get back here and tie it. No. One of those weaving needles. Okay. Now I'm going to come over here to this side. Go right down and through the mesh. If you'll PM me, Janie, tonight. Oh, bye, Connie. Thanks for stopping by, doll. Okay, so we've got our sign out. Just going to go around like we normally do. Pull some ribbon. Up and around. Then we're going to get on to my favorite part. Okay. So that's what it's looking like so far, guys. Wicked. Okay. I've got a witch's hat to go in here. What I did is I took my awl right here, poked a hole through it, ran a pipe cleaner in it, then come back and glued where I poked that hole. Okay, isn't that stinking adorable? It's even got like a little gem and a rose and some feathers on it. I picked this up last year at Walmart. And I'm wanting this to sort of sit catty cornered that ribbon, like so. I may have only needed one set. If that's the fact, I'll take the other ones out. So getting my handy dandy weaving needle again. I'm just going to attach both of these. Whoops, I said, and I pulled it out. Going right down through the mesh. Got my pipe cleaner hung. Or something. Something. There we go. Maybe, yeah. I want to sort of pull it down, keep it to where the other is sticking up. Like so. And I'll tie this on. And I'm definitely not going to need this one, so I'll take it out. I'm going to pull these ribbons back up and around. Hi, Sally. And now we got a little witch's hat in there. Let me pull the rest of my stuff up. I have some little black cats, guys. Aren't those adorable? The eyes, these are embroidered, and the eyes are buttons. Cute, stinking cute. Then I've got some jack-o'-lanterns, whoops, to go in it. So let's make haste with these. What I'm going to do is right here where we put the witch's hat in, I'm going to have a kitty cat right there peeking out, okay? I love stuff that peeks out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my handy dandy glue gun, and right here on the back of my kitty, because this is felt, and the bottom of my witch's hat is felt. I'm going to hold that there for a minute, and therefore they'll stick together really well. Okay? So now we've got us a little kitty sticking out there. The reason I didn't get rid of my ties tonight is because of some of these embellishments. Oh, I love that kitty sticking out there. That is too cute. So let's put these out here. And we're going to make some peekaboo pumpkins. I'm just going to put some glue right here. Okay. I'm going to take it right where that tie was. That's why I didn't roll it down real tight. I wanted some little peekaboo pumpkins or jack-o'-lanterns. Ah, thank you. I'm going to put another little kitty right down here. And glue it to that. Ooh, hot, hot, hot. And I'm going to glue it just like that. So it's peeking out again on that pipe cleaner that I had there. Thank you. Yep, got it right there where I needed it. Just didn't hold it long enough. Put some more glue right here. Oops. Let me get my pipe cleaner. There we go. I'll have to come back because once these are dry, that little stinker didn't stick. It slipped off its perch, guys. We'll fix that sucker. Yeah, let it dry. Another one right here. I'm going to put another black cat up here in the corner. Did you wonder? Yeah. Just make sure if you've got wreaths that have even the tinsel ties on them, just leave them a little long and it will stick really well to them also. No, stinker. Okay. Now I'm going to make sure that I get some of these little cutie tooties right here. This one needs to go. Right there. Make him a little peekaboo jack-o'-lantern. We'll put the last one right up here at the top. Felt holds glue really well. And along with the pipe cleaner, they stick to each other really good. Not so much the mesh. That's why I always tell you don't put it on the plastic, because sometimes it does okay, sometimes your stuff will just fall off. Then after this all sets and dries, I'll go back around it and Didn't let that one dry before I moved him. There we go. So that's what we've got. Our little hat. Our little kitty right there and at the bottom. I think that's so stinking cute. And there he is there. Can't forget him. All of our little jack-o'-lanterns. See, so how easy.